Hello, everybody. Okay, let's get this started.
Right?
Hey, I
Hey,
can.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good.
How you doing? Happy 420.
See, if I smoked, it'd be cool, but you got to tell me happy birthday on Cinco de Mayo, cause I drank.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cinco de Mayo. I love tequila, so I celebrate that too.
Yes, for sure.
So, for our audience that's coming in, slowly introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, how we know you, some things about you. Just a quick introduction.
I am Auntie Green Eyes, from Cali, LA to be exact. I'm from South Central Baddies, season one, and yeah, I'm the auntie in the house. I'm I'm chill. I could be very rah rah, but I'm chill for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, we saw you getting into a couple fights, so we're gonna get into that in a minute. But before we get into that, let's talk about before you got on the show. How did you get into South Central Baddies? How did you get on the show? How did you hear about it?
Honestly, my cousin heard about it and she was like, "Girl, look at this. I don't know if it's real or not." And oh my god, like the girls is crazy on there. They trying to audition. You should audition because you funny as fuck. So literally off the whim, I was fresh off work and I auditioned, and my audition literally was just like, I see a bunch of skinny bitches on there. Y'all need to find big bitch. And boom, like that was my audition. So I did it as a joke because my cousin told me to. But then when I got more involved, I'm like, oh,
You went out. Nope, still can't hear you.
no, can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I think my phone went to my car.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so when I seen it was serious, I'm like, okay, like this dope. This gonna be interesting because I didn't signed up for some shit as a joke, and then I really got it.
Right. Do you think you were prepared going into the house?
Um, I don't think nobody's ever prepared to be around a gang of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know what to expect, so it was just kind of
Right.
like, is this gonna be one of them things like Bad Girls Club? Is this gonna be something where it turned out to be totally different? You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I really didn't care because I just know that I fit in where I fit in. If I don't gravitate to you, I don't give a fuck about being in your presence. And if we cool, we click, then we cool.
True. So, what did they tell you was gonna be the purpose of the show, and was it completely different from what you guys actually went through?
Yeah. Initially it was supposed to be competitions, and winning a grand prize at the end, whoever was the last one standing, that type of deal. But
Hmm.
being that we were all from LA, people had their own beats before the show, brought it to the show, and then once again, we're all from LA, so we pop off. We couldn't get much done
Hmm.
at all. So you guys were either seeing us fight or y'all was seeing us laugh and have a good time. But as far as the challenges, I think we only had like one challenge done, two. And the second one, nobody wanted to pump gas because we was like, what the fuck? And then the first one was the pepper, and I was like, I'm spitting this shit out, and I spit it out. I know y'all seen that on.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like we didn't get to do what the plan was, but luckily now for season two, like he has it so much in order that they are actually doing things and they're accomplishing everything that he said in his vision was for the show originally. So that's a good
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad y'all was able to set the groundwork for them to be able to achieve
Hold on.
that. So, Before we get into a little more of the show directly, let's go through each girl and then you're gonna tell us what you like, what you don't like, some things that went on, with you with them in the show, things like
Mhm.
let's start with one of the first fights, Miss Pressure.
Mhm. Um, when I first met her, I thought she was gonna be like cool. I knew for sure she thought that she was like high maintenance, better than people, better than everybody. But I feel like if we all ended up in the same spot, initially our wavelengths and our journeys were kind of similar at that time. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So she kind of just gave off that better than everybody. But I mean, your shit still stank. Like, you was in jail for 7 years. So obviously you're not that much better. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like her intentions may be good sometimes in the beginning, but it's still like used as if we fall out. I could say I did this, I did that, I did this. Like I don't like people like that. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Next, let's talk about Miss Bree.
Who?
Bree,
Oh, little Bree. I love her. She a little firecracker.
definitely
I love
majority of the
her.
fights in the house.
Yeah, I love her. I didn't like the fact that she fucking threw away me and ET Salmon. I didn't find that out until after they fought. But I mean, like I said, it was like Bad Girls Club. You feel me? But
Hmm.
after that, it was just like I love her little ass.
True. I'm glad y'all was able to get through that. Speaking of ET, let's talk about her next.
I love ET. Like genuinely, like outside the show, like I love her. So that's my friend. I call her my sister, whatever. You feel me? Even if we
Hmm.
like have our differences, like that's my dog. So yeah, ain't nothing to say really. That's my dog.
True. Next, Miss Marmar.
I love her. That's my sis. I love her.
Yes. She one of my favorites too, Marmar.
Yeah, I love her. Like really love her.
Miss the Stallion. That's what's her name? Her name that Stallion on Instagram.
Naomi.
Is that Naomi? Yeah, I think so.
um, mm, she does too much for me. Like she gives me like struggling vibes, but she make it
Oh.
seem like she's popping.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like how she thinks she's the baddest trans woman. You know, if I'm saying it properly in that term, but she not because her ponytail don't be done. Like nothing, she don't be together. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna be as flamboyant as you are, you need to be worth the view because we have to look at you because you're being flamboyant, and it's not. It's giving very much crying out for help.
Oh my. Um. Next, let's talk about Miss Miss Tiara
TT,
T. Yeah.
she cool. Um, I mean, like she cool. We interacted in the first couple houses, but then she had to leave. So
Mm-hmm.
after that, I was just stuck with the girls I was stuck with. But for the most part, when she was there, we didn't have no issues. So
True.
yeah.
Next, let's talk about Miss Cece, blue hair.
Um. Yeah, I'm not really feeling how the whole Marmar and ET thing went down. Um. Some things were done outside the show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm one of those people that things rub me wrong on all angles, and I wasn't feeling it. So I don't really care for her. Before everything took place, it was like, okay, I know I'm gonna have to kind of watch her. She from Compton, but whatever. But it wasn't nothing there. Like you know what I'm saying. But as things gradually started to go on, I was just like, bro, I'm not feeling this whole situation with you. And I'm not feeling none of this shit going on. So I kind of got to separate myself. So that's what it was. Like, it ain't no beef. It ain't nothing. It's just, that's not a female you would see me outside hanging with at all. Not on purpose, not on accident. We won't be in the same areas.
True. Okay. Next, let's talk about Miss Persuasion.
I love Persuasion. I love Persuasion. That motherfucker is so crazy.
I was just gonna
And
say
we,
she a firecracker.
yes, and like we fake act like we gonna fight and stuff in the house, like we'll play fight together. But I love her, and I love the fact that she actually respects women. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, you won't catch her trying to, like, she'll like whatever, say some quick shit or whatever to a female, but to get worked up, actually want to fight, actually go there with a female, she will never. And I that's why I hold her to a whole different pedestal. I respect her. I love her.
True. Yeah, I like her. She seemed very respectable. She just don't like when motherfuckers fuck with her, fuck up the vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Next, let's talk about Miss Bambi Chun Lee.
I love her too. That's my homegirl outside the show. She mad at me right now, but it's cool. She'll be okay because we know. I know the truth. But yeah, that's my dog too. So as you see, I will fight for her and whatever else if need be.
Does it have to do with what's going on, what was shown on the show?
Yeah, because I think, okay, I'm gonna just get into it like real quick, briefly. I'm a scammer. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like me addressing the fact that I'm a scammer and saying like I don't hang out with people that steal is because I don't. She got a job. She's a nurse. She worked 12 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And she hustle on the side. She don't steal. But I didn't think I needed to voice the fact that she don't steal. In my head, I'm just thinking like, shit, they already tried to lie and say I stole something at the other house and then the girl found it. You know what I'm saying? So let me clear that up now. I scam. I don't hang out with thieves because why the hell y'all stealing if I'm scamming already? That's
True.
and that's how I was saying it, but it's just like I don't have time or the energy to go and explain. I'm not clearing up shit, nigga, because I know what I said. Now, if I knew I was on some fuck shit, then I'll be, oh, just hear me out. I'll be, no, I'm not, no, I wasn't on no fuck shit, so I don't care to clear it up because I already know. You know what I'm saying? I told her when you're ready to talk, we could talk because that's what friends do. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
we also allow our friends to be in their emotions and feel how they feel because they're entitled to. So all the respect I have for her, I know that eventually we gonna talk,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be on her divine time, and it's
Right.
all love. Yeah, it's all love. It's never no pressure. When it's a real friendship, you respect that type of stuff because I know how all angles how it look. But it's cool.
True.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it like that because that's how I see it with my friends too, in that kind of level. Not know, oh, I'm in tour with her now. Let me go talk about the bitch. Let me
Yeah. Nah, I'm not. I don't
just give us
never.
my time.
Yeah, I would never give somebody the satisfaction to think, oh, y'all beefing, oh, you gonna fight her now? No, why would I fight her? For what? Fight her because she feels as if I didn't defend her or I didn't speak up as a friend? No, I would never fight somebody because they feel how they feel. That's my friend.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go to social media and sub my friends. I'm not gonna get on live and talk about my friend. I just don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If me and my friends is into it, we into it. But that's not y'all business. At least not on my end. Like, I don't move
Right.
like that because at the end of the day, next week we could be kumbaya fucking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody looking at us
Mhm.
crazy. So
Right.
I move real militant when it comes to my friendships, my family, everything like that. I'm sacred with that because those bonds are personal.
True. Okay. Moving right along, let's get into the other Bambi.
Um, she cool. I just feel like she likes to play it safe. Like I and it's not that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but I feel like she much rather be cordial with everybody to know like what's going on, like the tea and everything. Enough to be in a mix, but enough to be out the mix to where she don't have to really get involved. She don't look messy or nothing.
Mhm.
sometimes those type of people are cool to be around, but then it's not because you never know what side they gonna flip flop on, you know?
Right.
So, yeah. Other than that, she's cool. It's just she's a very neutral type person, and you know, I be like eerie of those type of people because I want to know for sure, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, where your mind at, like what you really thinking. I don't want you to just be amped up because you see me amped up or whatever the case is, but then when I leave, you know, chilling and I don't know, like I don't know, acting like you listening because you want to hear their side of the story, but you really not. Like
Right.
I don't like that.
True.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Next person, Miss Hello Kitty.
We don't have no issues. She's cool. I knew her from like the party club scene, and,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I mean she's into it with everybody I fuck with, but we don't have no personal beef. I'm not the bitch that's not gonna like a bitch because somebody else don't like them. You have to really show me why I should not like you personally.
True.
But don't ever feel comfortable enough to come to me about my bitches on some serious ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But other than that, like she cool.
True. Next person, Miss Messy Tiff.
She's funny as fuck. She's funny. I understand why she left, but she's funny as fuck though. Like we kept a cool little like business relationship outside the show when she left.
Mm-hmm.
So much love for her. She's just funny. She should have stayed though, but she's funny.
True. Yeah, I liked her too. She was definitely funny. Next person, Miss Paris.
She gave me classy vibes. She didn't really like to be in a mix. She didn't like the drama. She was to herself, super standoffish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's initially why she left because there was a lot of chaos going on in the home. So I didn't really get to vibe with her how I wanted to or try to fill the girls out. But for the most part, she was, she was decent.
Okay. I feel like they should have showed a little more of her.
Yeah, but you know what? She was gone so quick, it wasn't enough to show.
Yeah, with all that lost footage.
Yeah, yeah, we gonna get on that too.
Okay. Next, let's get into these replacements. First replacement, Miss Gemini.
Scary. I had her run about the house the first night. Next.
So you're the reason she left.
Yes, most definitely. She was talking shit the whole night. When she came in, I welcomed her like I welcome everybody else with a shot. Introduce
Right.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes. I tell everybody when they first come in, we're going to have good vibes. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Like, we not on that right now. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
we chilled at the pool, whatever. But then after she got the little liquor in her system, she like sizing everybody up, thinking she too good, mean mugging everybody. And I kept asking people like, "Am I tripping or is this bitch mean mugging everybody? Like, what's up?" So
Right.
I go up in the room and I ask her like, "What's up with you? Like, you got an issue? Who? Like, what's up?" No, I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, okay, because we welcomed your ass in and you just staring. So that's how it started. And then, smaller females like to play that you too big role all the whole time you're a little taller than me. So I told her you could pick your fade. Who do you want to fight then? Because if you don't pick your fade, I'ma fight you because I'm gonna need my 12 seconds because you popping it. The bitch picked up the phone, called the police. Had I'm calling 911. I walked right out the room with my hands up and said, I did not touch this girl. You gotta go though. So she called her little pimp. And when she was walking out the door, I was trying to rush her, but security had me cornered in a wall and escorted her out. Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
she does all this popping it on the internet. And it's like, you was in the house for 8 hours. Sit the fuck down.
And I'ma just assume the cameramen were on break at that time.
Honey, honey, I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, soon as she went home, she was popping it. Like, green eyes, fat this, you old this, with you. And I'm just like, I'm not even old. At the time, I was 28. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
not
old.
old.
Yeah, I just turned 29. I don't even look old, first of all. Yeah, I'm chunky, but bitch, I've been fat all my life. So you got to come harder than that. Because I'm funnier when it comes
Right.
to jokes for myself. You feel me? So that fat shit don't work because niggas love fat bitches these days. You ain't get the memo?
Okay.
That part. And I keep myself up and I got my own everything. A bitch that still wear leave out for her weaves can't tell me nothing. Bitch,
Oh.
stop. You wear pro style for your weaves. Kick back. Yeah,
Oh.
that part. Yeah, I don't play. I get my wigs touched up every week. My stylists do not play about me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, next, because she's a waste. She was a waste.
I just don't understand that rap, but
Yeah, she be sounding so hard, but she's not like that. Like, yeah, I don't know what nigga she was listening to rap, and she took the rap probably, and I don't know, but the shit, it was whack. Everybody was in the pool just staring at her like, okay. And
next.
then that's why I made the comment like, I hope you bitches don't start singing next because I'ma lose it. Like
Right.
I was just like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck is this? No.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my god. I bet it was so much fun in that house. Next replacement. We already talked about one. Bam. The other one was Heaven.
Mm-hmm. Heaven. Okay. When she came in the house, instantly it was some messy shit. Not on her per se, but somebody DM me being messy, saying, "Hey, this girl's coming in the house for you. Her mom sent her there for you." Blase, blase. So I'm like, "Who's the girl?" So she sent me a picture of Heaven, and I walked in the room straight up to Heaven, and I said, "Your mama sent you here for me. Who is your mama?" She's like, "Who told you that?" So I showed her the screenshot. You feel me? And she's like, "No, that's my mom's boyfriend's mom. Blah blah blah. It's like a whole mess going on." I'm like, "Boyfriend?" I said, "Girl, I've never did nothing with your mama boyfriend, so I don't know what's going on. I don't care enough, but okay, you're straight. Just make sure your mama didn't see you in here for me because those not the problems you want." That's what I told her. But after
Mhm.
that, we was straight. Like, it wasn't no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was just like, whatever. But every time we did have a little argument, it's because her mama was in the DM or reaching out to the CEO or doing messy shit. It was always something messy. And I'm just like, for a bitch who claim I'm so fat, I'm so ugly, I look old and this and that, my pussy wag, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, your boyfriend or your baby daddy, whoever he is, ain't never sampled this. We cleared that up on live. He admitted he ain't never fucked me. He ain't never got no hair from me, nothing. Ain't never had me. If I'm such a whack bitch, why is every time you have a conversation, green eyes pop up?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like the wind can start blowing. Oh yeah, because the bitch green eyes. The green eyes is not here. So that's where the problem stem from. And throughout the show, I always tell Heaven like my issue ain't never with you. Like it's a clip that aired, and it looked like I'm trying to like punk Heaven, but in the beginning I'm telling her like don't cry, blah blah blah. You just fought all these bitches, blah blah blah. But yo, mama is kicking up all this shit. You don't realize that, and that's the reason why I said I want to fight her mama because like the fight with her and ET is stemmed off of her family. At that time, that's what we assumed or what we thought, whatever the case is, of you fighting ET. You know what I'm saying? Or all these
Mhm.
people want to fight you because they feel like now you playing with the police, you having our lives in jeopardy. Like we don't know what you want. So that was just me telling her, and she was just like, okay. After that, we was cool. Like I gave her a hug, I made her take a shot because at first I was just on 10. Like I didn't want no dealings with her, and I don't know. Like I never really have no issue with her. I just feel like when she not by the show, she do a whole bunch of popping it. Yeah, she will fight for sure. She'll fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it's like, why cause all the drama and then make it seem like you don't know why somebody have a problem, or you say, "Oh, they got a problem with me though." And I guess me being older now, I just feel like you pick and choose your fucking battles. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Mhm.
gotta react to every fucking response. You don't have to speak on every fucking thing. If that's the case, I would have been a typing ass motherfucker in the blogs. Cause motherfuckers talk shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta
Mhm.
just
Yeah, you like control your energy. So when she's being herself and she's in her own element by herself, just being heaven, she's sweet as hell. She's cool. She's a pretty girl, all that. But then when she got her mama, her auntie, and stepdaddy, whatever the fuck he is, they almost the same fucking age, and all this shit going on, you feel me? Then she's like big and bad, and that shit is annoying to me. So, if she had all the negatives taken out, she'll be straight. She'll really be Minnie because that fits her. That name really fits her. But with the negatives, it's just like a person I wouldn't deal with. You know what I'm saying? Not no, it's
Mm-hmm.
not no bad blood because I always say I never have a problem with heaven. It's always a motherfucker standing behind her that's kicking up the bullshit. And it's like if y'all wanted to kick up bullshit, why didn't y'all just join the show?
True.
But yeah, that's my take on Heavy Hev. So ain't no beef. It's just her folks.
Okay. Next person, Miss Mama.
Um, when I first met my mind, I just seen her booty when I first met her. I was like, dang, she got a fat ass, whatever. And she had that little short curly wig on. So at the time she was looking kind of cool. She was always shaking her ass. It was whatever. But in a couple hours that shit changed because we was already fighting. Like my first day meeting her. Because I drove up. I had to go to work and all the shits. But after the fight and we sat down and I was telling her like, nigga, yeah, I fought your homegirl based off principle type shit, like having that talk. Then we all took a shot because, like I said, I'm grown. So okay, we fought. We gonna drink about it. Cause bitch, what? This ain't jail. Niggas ain't about to be fighting every day for nothing. Okay, we fought. That happened. Next, what's the next thing? So we took a shot, and then that was that. But somebody I would be hella friendly with, no. Cordial, cool. Cause I know it's not no smoke, but never on no best friend type shit. Never hanging out on the streets. Nothing like that.
True. Okay. How do you feel about Miss Special K, the one of the executive producers?
Um, Before she left, I was excited. Then when she left, I was confused and irritated because I was just like, at the end of the day, the show must go on. Like I understand the dynamics. I understand. I sympathize with everything you went through. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But you left two young men hanging who know nothing about reality TV,
Mm-hmm.
who had to really figure it all out on their own, and then you came back towards the end and still wasn't giving that much of a like helping hand. Like, yeah, our production had changed and all that, but I feel like it would have been more in order had you stayed. The realest bosses take a loss, and I showed it's chin up, chest out. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that shit
True.
could have been handled differently. But then again, I don't know how she felt at that moment, so I can't say what I would have did because I ain't her.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that if I had a business and a job to do, you still have to do your job. That's just like if you work in a regular job and your house get robbed. Okay, that day you take that rest of that day off, but then you got to come back to work because you can't just take all these months off because your house got robbed and you don't want to leave your house.
True. Yeah, you right. You got a point.
Mm-hmm. Auntie gonna say it. I don't care how people feel.
Okay. How do you feel about the security and how they handle some of the fights?
That shit was funny. I'm sorry. It's so funny because like I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? So some of the security was smaller than me. Like the boys was hella thin, hella thin. But they were funny as fuck though. They was strong. They was strong. It was just the females get wild. I feel like we needed probably some big ass Hollywood, buff ass, deep voice security there.
Yeah, to
That only
handle
gotta
it
raise
a
their
little
voice once.
bit.
Yeah. But like I said, season one was a learning experience. So now it's way different.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad that y'all, like I said before, y'all set the tone for it, and now they got their actual goals setting out.
Mhm.
So now let's get into some questions about the show. Um, in the beginning, well, first, how did you become the auntie of the house? Did you kind of just take on that role yourself because that's how you are in real life, or?
Nah, I think okay. All right, so I guess that does go hand in hand. I guess me, how I am in real life, I never changed. You know what I'm saying? So I went into that house with my same personality, same being, and Isaiah was like, "You Auntie Green Eyes." Because when something going on, you always checking somebody, but you do it in a way to where it's respectful, but you don't really care. You gonna say what you say, and I had to let him know, like, you right, because my grandmother always told me it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you could tell somebody you looking like a dumbass right now, doing dumbass shit. You got shit to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And a motherfucker that don't know you got a bold personality, they gonna be offensive. So when you gotta dummy it down, you gotta let them know, like, you got shit to lose. Like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing for you if all your shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what you say. And after that, it was just that. Auntie Green Eyes this, Auntie Green Eyes gonna cook. So I cooked sometimes. You can count on me to make you a drink. You stressed out, you count on me to talk to you about some shit. You doing some dumb shit, you count on me to cuss you out for sure. I was like the auntie, a real auntie, the fun auntie, but don't piss her off because she gonna cuss you the fuck out.
Right. Yes, I love it. You definitely was the auntie of the house. Um, and once y'all got evicted from the first house, y'all went into the parking lot, and
Mhm.
then the whole noodle throwing situation. Sorry, my dog. Noodle
It's
throwing
okay.
situation and stuff went on. And you were telling Bambi to kick back. Why was it so important for you to tell her to settle down? And was it because you were gonna help her fight later on, or you just wanted her to calm down so y'all could move on to the next stage? Can you kind of explain?
No, I think because I know Bambi. You know what I'm saying? So I know how far she came. I know what she's trying to do. I know the type of mother she's trying to become. You know what I'm saying? And I also know how easy it is to be the old you. It's so easy to revert. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
harder to, you know, progress in life when you got the same type of bullshit around you. So I had to remind her, like, this bitch is scary. She didn't want to fight. Then I got mad because the bitch kept talking. So I said, you know what? Let my homegirl get her 12 seconds. Because you keep talking, let my homegirl fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the bitch ain't gonna hit you with no bottle because it'll be 4th of July up in this motherfucker. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And they let my homegirl fight. The bitch was still scary and still yelling out, I just did 7 years, whatever, whatever. But initially, my whole goal was to calm my homegirl down and let her know you gonna either get her later when that bitch don't have no bottle, or they gonna take that bottle and you know what I'm saying, you gonna get your 12 seconds. But that was I didn't even know they was recording right then and there. That was really like me heart to
Mm,
heart telling her like just relax, like this bitch is boo boo. We gonna handle that. Like don't even worry about it.
right. Okay. Do you care to tell how you and Bambi met?
We used to work together.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to work together and she was a firecracker there, like a motherfucker. For sure. And ever since then, like it was just that. Um my play sister is her cousin and shit, we just rock like that. You know what I'm saying? I even made her baby shower cake. Like we rock.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good because I can really see the relationship is genuine between y'all.
yeah, I love her. That's why it's just like when people say shit in the blogs, I just be looking like, really, y'all gotta reach harder than that. I don't know.
Next, thing I want to ask you is how do you feel about a lot of the situations that's been going on with the trans girls in your season and in the second? I know, I believe it was the second or third episode. You kind of talked to I forgot her name again.
Persuasion.
Persuasion about accidentally misgendering her,
Mm-hmm.
but not purposely misgendering her. So, how do you feel about that and just the trans girls being a part of the show in general?
Um, I feel like if you're transitioning, then you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's still guidelines. Like I don't think that they should fight the women that were born women because it's different. The strength is still different. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about genetics and we're gonna talk about science. So you shouldn't even engage. You should carry yourself in a different manner. But yeah, that talk with persuasion, it was once again, I didn't even know they was recording that shit either. Cause that was just a side
Really?
conversation. Yeah. It was a side conversation. Literally I pulled her aside, or no, she pulled me aside and told me like, "Oh, I heard, you said this and that." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that." Like, I say a lot of shit, but you have to know me to know what I'm talking about or know how I speak. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I speak. I'm very blunt, and sometimes my wording is fucked up, but I know what I be meaning. That's why I say what I say, because I know if it was ill intentions or anything, I'll keep it to myself. Like, I'm cool. This gonna stir the pot. Like, But half the
Mhm.
time, I just say what the fuck I say because motherfuckers ain't gonna say it. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel no way that they were added to the house. It's the ones that wanted to fight the girls that's like, okay, bitch, you gotta go because you already know what type of time we on. And no,
Right. Yeah, that's a little too much.
yeah, for sure.
um, Next question. How did you feel about well, you already talked about how you felt about calling out security and things like that, but was it any behind the scenes situations that happened with security that you care to speak on?
Like as far as what, like any fights or anything.
Yeah, fight wise.
Mm,
Because I saw security get knocked out a couple of times.
nah, see, no, security didn't get knocked out. It's them angles, man. They may have failed or anything like that, but nobody got knocked out at all. I know that, like, boy, that's my homegirl too. She got bumped so fucking hard at the beach. She fell into the sand. And I remember looking at her and I said, boy, get your ass up embarrassing me. And
Right.
it was just funny. She was like, yeah, because both these motherfuckers just knocked me down. I'm like, yeah. But nobody got knocked out at all. Like, more just like banged up a little bit because these girls are strong as fuck and they didn't expect that.
Right. Yeah, hopefully, well, I don't know what kind of it looked like they kind of had the same security for season two. Well, hopefully for season three, they
Some
control
big
the
ass
fights
one.
a little more. Yeah.
Some big ass security.
Yeah, definitely. Why weren't you a part of season two? Speaking of the multiple seasons.
I work too much. I
Mm,
work and I am like a single mother, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that support system to where I could be gone for weeks at a time and leave my baby there. When I
right.
did season one, that shit bothered me so much that I even drove from the house to go to my daughter's school and take her snacks and stuff because I miss my baby so much. So I dropped in a little bit season two, but it was for my confessionals, and then I was there for like a day or two after that. It just helped a little bit, but yeah,
Mhm,
because initially I was supposed to be staff for season two, but I work a lot and I'm mommy mode, and I just
right.
couldn't dedicate my time. And I told Isaiah like it wouldn't have been fair to the season or even to production if I'm in and out, and I'm not here really helping how it was season one.
True. Okay, I feel you. Would you ever do reality TV again?
Yeah, most definitely. Quiet as kept. I just auditioned for Netflix reality TV. I was sent
Okay.
the link, so I'm waiting for that to come back.
Yes.
I'm super open. I'm trying to get into the whole Netflix movies and get that going because my personality is very well rounded. You know what I'm saying? I know how to adapt to whatever situation. And I know it's a time and place for everything. So being that I conduct myself as a grown woman, I'm super eager to keep working.
True. Okay. Um, what um what advice would you give to any young women watching or that you see or know that will want to get into reality TV?
Um, it's not a competition. Stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying? What works for somebody else may not work for you. And just know that just because it's somebody else's time doesn't mean it's your time. Uh and don't be down on yourself. I think we are our worst critics. So you got to kind of remember that love that you give everybody else and applauding them and pushing them on. You need to get ourselves to your, give it to yourself.
True. Okay, that's really good advice. Any more? I know the season is still going on, so you can't tell us much, but any more behind the scenes we didn't get to see, or anything else that you want to touch on that we didn't address or didn't see?
Nah. I don't even see that was last year when we filmed, so it was so much shit. I don't even know what we have and what we don't have due to not having all the footage. But yeah, so this shit, I'm gonna be surprised with y'all on Sunday. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised too. Oh, it was one more thing I forgot to ask you too. So, with the whole wallet situation, do you know who, or any insight on who stole the wallet?
I don't, but I'm gonna be real. A motherfucker would know if I took some shit. I'm a scammer. That like you would know, but I just I build CPNs, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really utilize this real people information because half the time these people credit is fucked up. I could build a CPN and make the credit good and know that I'm gonna get whatever the fuck I want and I can make it match my name and my driver's license and shit like that. I don't got time for all that. So I don't know. I hope that she, put a lock on all her shit like I told her to. I told her to block the socials. I told her to replace them ASAP. So hopefully she did take that advice and do it because like I said, I'm a scammer and I know what the fuck they gonna try to do with all that information. But if she didn't, hopefully nobody used it. I don't know.
True. Um, how do you feel about a lot of the other social media drama that's going on with some of the other reality TV shows, if you care to talk about that, like Crusade, Jocelyn, Hernandez, and all of that drama, and some of the drama that's going on.
Jocelyn needs her ass beat respectfully. I'm tired of this bitch. Like, she's mad disrespectful. She treats her whole cast like shit. And I don't give a fuck how much money she may be giving y'all. It's not worth being talked to like you ain't shit. Like, I don't like it. And I feel like you supposed to do business in a different manner. Just also like Chase, a Chance of Love, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't
Mhm.
like him either. Because you have all these damn seasons, and I low key feel like you gay, like you on a banana boat, because you ain't picking out one fucking girl. At this point, you taking up TV space, my nigga. Go
Definitely
get
so.
go get your ass on Big O or something, because this ain't for you. You got that stupid ass hat on, all that stupid ass shit. Green Eye said it. You got some issues, Chance, whatever the fuck. You come DM me, okay? Because I'm tired of that. And Roly Poly should have been not wanting to be with your ass because you disrespectful as fuck too. And I don't think that you really like big girls. Somebody need to slap your bony ass, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel about them too. The other shows, I like them. Big Lex, love it. I love it. I love that shit. I fuck with that show.
You not
Um,
auditioning for season two?
nah, because I think it's gonna be in like Miami or something.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
she
season
said.
one was.
Yeah, I think she said they doing Miami again or something. And I'm moving to Texas at the end of summer, so I'm not even gonna play
Mhm.
with myself like that.
Right.
Especially
Focus
moving
on
into a
that.
house, so it's like nah,
True.
gotta get focused. But season 3 or any other season, I would gladly go. My daughter would be older by then.
For sure. Okay, then. Well, that's basically all my questions. If it's anything else you want to discuss or talk about, or just tell us what you have coming up.
Well, just my big move. I'm gonna be documenting that life in Texas. Also, I'm gonna start documenting my weight loss journey because last year I had gastric sleeve surgery and I'm down 100 pounds. You feel me? And
Congrats.
people that know me, they're always asking like, "Dang, like how you lose all that weight?" And I tell them like, "Yeah, I had a surgery." So now I'm just gonna document on that, telling them the pros and the cons about it. all the way up until when I get my BBL document on that too. So yeah, and hopefully some more shows eventually.
Yes, definitely. I would love to see you on TV more. They should just call you to be the house mother and help
Yeah,
calm it down.
you know what? I told myself when I was younger, if I was ever to go on Bad Girls Club, I want to be like Tanisha in the house. She had one fight, and ever since then, it was like that's the mama. Like she cool. Like she just don't play. She gonna say what she want to say and whatever. And I kind of think like I'm the younger version of her, just green eyes way.
True. Speaking
I
of one fight, you were in one fight I forgot to ask you about. I wanted to ask, how did you even get into that fight? Because I just saw you out of nowhere just take your stuff off and start swinging.
because my friend Bambi had fought two girls, and then another one thought that she was gonna run up while she's fighting a girl to jump her. So I said, I need that. Because bitch, you're not jumping my friend. If it's a head up fight, okay, you're gonna do what you do. But jumping my friend and I'm standing here, bitch, you're crazy. So I needed that fight. And we fought two, three times actually. Once upstairs and then downstairs we fought in the bathroom, and then we fought in the bedroom part. And by
Mhm.
this time, I had already took my own wig off and everything because my wigs is too expensive. And no, bitch, we gonna get right to it. And after we fought, like I said, I explained to her the principle of why we fought, and then we were cordial. But that next day, it went up again, and the girl got sent home.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shout out to ET for that.
Shout out to T. She definitely was making bitches swim and mopping them.
Yeah, for sure. She's a fighter for sure.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Auntie Green Eyes. It was
You
so much fun
welcome.
talking to you and getting your side on everything.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. I appreciate the
Yes.
time.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of you, not just on this show, but in general.
Yes, you will. I'm working on it, man. If y'all got any leads and plugs, real plugs, no middleman plugs, let me know. You know,
Oh,
people always say they got a plug and they don't.
it'd be a shameless plug.
Yeah, them people be just lying. So I'm very open and I'm easy to work with. I'm cool to work with. So just yeah,
Yes. Well, thank you again.
no
Shout out
problem.
your Instagram. I can-
Okay, so y'all can follow me at Green Eye Brew High, two A's at the end with an underscore. I follow back.
Okay. Well, thanks again and hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you. Enjoy your night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks you guys for tuning in. That was our Auntie Green Eyes from season one of South Central Baddies. Make sure you follow her and tune in for the next interview.